Hello Zeekers! I came across this image and puts a lot of things in perspective, doesn't it? We all start somewhere. This is why we made a video to show you 5 ways to bring more sales to your eBay store. Why? When starting out as a dropshipper on eBay, success may seem unreachable. This is why it's important to put things in perspective and have a smoother ride to your goals. So, your first goal should be more sales. Let's jump into it. Starting with Action 1, market research. Market research is basically the way we approach looking for the products that will be listed in our store. So how do you do market research and find winning products? Well, through our amazing Zeek tools, we can search for products in many ways. We have niche research, sniping other sellers, and searching for seasonal products. If our market research is inaccurate, it may move customers away from our listings, as it might not meet the standards of the market. Once we are precise in our market research and bring products that are exactly what our customer is looking for, the conversion rate to the product will increase significantly in terms of percentage. The best way to start a market research is to make guidelines according to our seller levels. Whether it means looking for examples and ideas from sellers on our own level or exploring specific niches by seasons and holidays. Check out this example. This would be considered bad market research versus good market research in this example. What to look for when doing a quality market research. Here we have 2 stores. The distinctive point between a good or bad market research is the amount of products in the store versus the amount of sales. So if you do market research correctly, you should not upload thousands of products for no reason. Before we move on to Action 2, let me just talk about Zeek Analytics. Zeek Analytics is an amazing tool that has helped over 60,000 sellers in the last 4 years. There are so many features such as product research, competitor research, title builder, and more. It offers everything you need to build a selling machine on eBay. By the way, it's currently 50% off on monthly fees. There's also a 7-day trial for only $1 with all the features. Take advantage of this today. Link is in the description. Action 2, controlled losses strategy. Let me show you an example of a seller selling a product by using the controlled losses strategy. Who can use this strategy and how? Both new sellers and more experienced sellers. For new sellers, they can use this method to open new stores and process the beginning of the store faster than usual because they lower prices. Experienced sellers can use this method to multiply stores, open more stores, and make profit faster. This seller uses a low price to get more sales, and by doing that, this seller organically increases his store's traffic. The effect of having the cheapest price will result in immediate increase in sales. But it is important to balance sales and profit to avoid loss. So before we go and lower our price to the cheapest possible, we will need to check the market to see the average selling price of the product and stay around that price. Depending on our market, we can play with the price to generate traffic to our account or generate sales to promote the product. Start with a low price and increase the price as the item sells. So it's like this. A product that is sold many times, even at the cheapest price, will be better promoted by eBay. Consequently, we can increase the price of our product as it gains credibility. There are more disadvantages of pricing our product as the cheapest, such as because we are dropshippers, we are not able to control our inventory and we depend on the supplier price. And our profitability is very low. We don't have room for mistakes. If we price our product even lower, we increase the risk of losing money. So let's talk about how we can manage this. First, when we choose which item to list, we will check the lowest price we can get without losing money. Then, if we see we are still not the cheapest cheapest, we can decrease the price into the loss range. We have to make sure we can handle a loss and never lose more than we can afford. You can see it as a marketing budget. You use it to gain traction and sales. After 10 first sales, we can start to increase the price in stages of 1 to 3% for the first raise, and up to 5% on the first 20 sales until we get into a profitable price range. I suggest applying the controlled losses strategy on one product at a time, as the risk is high and it's very important to be in control. To make sure this strategy is used to boost new eBay accounts, if you are already an advanced seller with steady sales, you can use it, but without selling the product in losses. Although with a lower price, we will see more sales, we want to increase profitability in a controlled way and not to keep a low price for no reason. Our goal is to generate profit and not just sales. I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. Please consider subscribing to our channel to always stay updated on all of the latest and all of the hottest topics. Thanks. Action number 3, promoted listings. This is where eBay gives you the ability to significantly increase your exposure. The benefit of promoted listings is that we can take our new or old listings and push them to the top of the search results. This way, we can get more exposure, which increases our chances to sell the product. The disadvantage is the fact that we are obligated to give a certain percentage of our sales to eBay, even if we do have a small profit. How do we promote listings on eBay? Well, let's go ahead and jump into my screen. All right, so now we're going to go through the steps of creating a new campaign in the promoted listings. This is basically what it's going to look like. So our next step is to click on Create New Campaign. Here we have 3 options. We have the simple listing selection, where it allows us to choose one listing at a time. Then we have the bulk listing selection, where it allows us to choose all of our listings at once. And then we have the creating rules that automatically promote current and future listings according to the rules you set. This is a new campaign. We can make a video on this down the road, but the one we're going to use for this example is simple listing selection. Go ahead and click on Create Campaign. Here you have a list of all of your listings that you can promote. By clicking on this little box, you will be able to select all of your listings. And then we're going to select Set Ad Rate. Here on Set Ad Rates, we're going to select on how much we want to promote each item. So what you're going to do is go ahead and click on Change Your Ad Rate Strategy. Here you're going to apply single ad rate, and here we're going to change it to 1.5, and then click on Apply. And then go ahead and click on OK. Now you can see that every one of the products are set to 1.5%. Your next step is to scroll down and click Preview. This will allow you to review your campaign. But before we do, we're going to go ahead and name it. Once we name it, we're going to go ahead and click on Launch It. Here you can see that our promotions are loading and running, and these changes will be implemented today. As you can see, all of the promotions are set at 1.5. The sub conversion rate is at 7%. You can see all of the other stats as well. And here under campaign name, you can go ahead and click on the little arrow. You can go ahead and click on the recently named campaign, and you can see that this is just starting to run. Basically, any eBay seller with a few hundred sales or 90-day activity on eBay can start using the promoted listings. It is important to note that in order to speed up the process, make a phone call to eBay and request to open the feature. Action number 4, listing optimization. Product optimization means editing the product in ways that will affect eBay's algorithm and improve our product exposure. In optimization, it is important to pay attention to a number of key things. Number 1 being title. Our title is the way customers find and enter our product page. Sometimes, just because we use the right words in the title, customers will purchase that product from us. Zeek Analytics has an amazing tool called the Title Builder. Now, this tool gives you the stats of long tail keywords as well as generic words that you can use to create the best title, ensuring you a place on the top 100 listings of eBay. After the title, the first thing that pops up in front of us is the main image. We want to use an image as natural as possible because it gives the product more authenticity and differs from our competitors. The right picture will increase the click-through rate on our listings and will boost the eBay algorithm, which will cause an increase of exposure and more traffic. Item specifics. Item specifics. It is very important to be precise in the product details. And more important, put as many details as you can. With this, customers will reach us not only from the eBay search, but also directly from various search engines like Google. Maintaining great seller ratings. Our seller level is what eBay uses to measure us and our performance as sellers. When we maintain a high seller level, we will receive benefits from eBay in the form of exposure and eventually more sales. As our level of sales decreases, these aspects are affected negatively, leading to less sales. The things that will affect our seller levels the most are transaction defect rate, which is the amount of defects we get on products in the account versus amount of sales. Late shipment. A delay in shipping will hurt us, just like the rest, and we want to avoid it. Cases closed without seller resolution. Closing a case without solving a problem, this can cause the greatest damage of all. Tracking uploads on time. To be honest, tracking and uploading on time does not directly affect our seller level. Moving on to action 5, which is the shipping policy. Checking the delivery policies and their compatibility with the supplier will improve the presentation of the delivery times to the customer. For example, if the supplier says it delivers the product in 2 days shipping and 3 days handling, we would like to see that our policy is compatible with these terms. So we give our customers the exact picture. The disadvantage is vulnerability. The supplier may have unexpected delays that may end up damaging our seller level or resulting in a high amount of returns due to inadequate service. Like many of the improvements we talked about today, this too will result in a significant and almost immediate improvement in sales if done correctly. So let's actually jump into the screen. To start the change, simply go to your policies page parallel to the supplier's website and check your delivery times and correct and meet the best criteria you can provide. That's it. Hopefully you can grow your eBay store or stores and increase your sales with these 5 actions. Please feel free to comment your thoughts regarding this topic down below. Take care.